Okay, today is June 16th. It is a Tuesday. And we've got a lot of sports to talk about. Surprise, surprise. On sports, dude. You know, that was the original plan every single time was to do.
Yeah.
Welcome back to sports, dude. But I don't know.
It died.
It died. I don't even think we did it once. But that was kind of the idea behind the name, as you know. The viewers don't know this, though. It's like, let's eat, Grandma. Let's eat, Grandma. But this, it's like, what do you listen to? Sports, dude. Sports, dude. Yeah. Welcome inside the genius brain of your podcast host, Cole Eskew. Yeah, so I went to the dentist today. That's why we're recording this at 2 p.m. and not usually in the morning. It was good. So you know, as you do, trying to be nice, you kind of like not try and start a conversation, but you're just like, you know, making small talk with the dentist. Now, I got a guy today. That doesn't usually happen. Usually it's a woman who's cleaning my teeth. Do you usually have a male, I don't even know what those are called, dentist assistant slash...
Typically, I've gone to the same place my whole life. It's a female that does the cleaning.
Yeah.
And then the male dentist, the head honcho, comes in. But that's not to say...
And you prefer that?
All right.
You prefer it that way? That actually tails into what I'm going to talk about with my experience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, put a pin in that. We'll talk about that later. So yeah, I asked him. I was like, "So you've been watching the World Cup?" And he was like, "Yeah, I saw the U.S. game. Great game." And then it went into how much like better, or just like how much the women's team has been winning and how they have all the World Cups and all this stuff. And he was like, they just don't get paid anything. And this is so.
Ally.
I know, right? So here's the thing. So we said that, and then he starts cleaning my teeth, right? So I can't really respond. He's just talking. Somehow, I don't know how we ended up here, but we went from that. Somewhere along the lines, we switched. And by the time I was like kind of keying in on where we were at how much more athletically superior men are to women.
Oh, okay.
And how women can't dunk basketballs, but they refuse to lower the hoops. How men, like the men's game is way different. And how the women, if they played the men, they would get destroyed. And I don't know when we transition from the women don't get paid anything but win all the time to men are superior athletically than women. But we were there, and obviously I can't respond. So he's just talking to himself while I'm just going, So, right. I asked you before this podcast started, I said, did KD get traded to the Timberwolves? And you said, no. Where did you hear that? This guy, this male assistant dentist guy told me that KD got traded to the Timberwolves.
Interesting.
He was with Ant. And I was like, when did this happen?
Whoa, that's like, big news.
Yeah. I was like, that's awesome. For Ant, I'm really happy for him that now he has KD. That'll be really, really cool. Are we sure that he's not on the Timberwolves?
I'm really sure. I have a feeling I would have heard about this.
Hold on.
Yeah. Nope. No. Misinformation.
Did anyone get traded to the Timberwolves?
No. Nobody's been traded yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the league year doesn't end until the end of this month. I don't think trades can officially happen until July 1st. I believe.
Well,
Never wrong, just early.
never wrong. Maybe
Maybe he just saw this happening. He has a source.
maybe he is a time traveler and
told him.
didn't realize what time he traveled to and forgot that hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, never wrong, just early.
Never wrong, just early.
Look at how
Breaking
full
news.
this will look. Oh, let's see if you can get it.
Breaking news. KD will be traded to the Timberwolves at some point in the future.
Yeah. We're going to come back in 4 episodes whenever trades are allowed to happen. Be like, can you believe Kevin Durant is in Minnesota now? St. Paul?
Per sources,
Oh, Lord.
per some sources, we know KD is going to the Timberwolves. So congratulations to the city of Minneapolis.
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 St. Paul, man.
Congratulations to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, you always have an extended invite onto this podcast if you'd like to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Congratulations to Anthony Edwards. Congratulations to the Timberwolves organization. We don't know the contract details. We don't know anything other than potentially Kevin Durant will be going to the Timberwolves sometime in the future, per sources.
It will happen.
It will happen. The World Cup has been awesome. World Cup has been awesome. There have been some fantastic games. Spain going 0-0 with Cape Verde.
I did hear about that.
Shout out Cape Verde. That's how you say it. I mean, Spain is one of the favorites to win the World Cup. Lamine Yamal. Spanish.
Sure.
What else has happened? There's been some really... I mean, obviously the U.S.'s game against Paraguay. Fantastic. 4-1. Pulisic looked great on the wing. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Gosh, I forget what his name is. The guy who scored right before halftime.
Pepe.
Not Pepe. Not Pepe. Reina scored at the very end. I mean, he got in late. Weston McKennie, just all the stars were out. All the guys that you wanted to see play well played really, really well. If you haven't watched any of the World Cup games up to this point, and you're kind of like want to gauge on what the US's team looks like this year, what their chances are as far as World Cup. So how I would describe this team is it's kind of think a little bit more air raid, think more very offensive. Defense is where this team might struggle, especially when it comes to the big names: Spain, Portugal, Germany, Argentina, any of those countries. As far as expectations, I want to say I think if you're someone who really follows international soccer, you would know that the U.S. has only won one knockout game since, I don't even know if, it's not ever, because in 1930 we got third. But to be honest, I don't know how the tournament was structured. I think we've only won one knockout game, period. And that was against Mexico. So the expectations are, if you get out of the group, I think we're happy. I think you're satisfied. If we win a knockout game, that's huge. Because they go round of 16, then quarterfinal, semifinal, championship. So, I mean, in a round of 16 game, you're playing a heavy hitter. I haven't looked at the bracket. I don't know what that would look like. I don't even know if you can know what that would look like at this point. I guess you can't, because you don't know who's getting out of the groups. But yeah, the World Cup's been really great. I will say, so the options in order to watch the World Cup, you can either have like cable or like DirecTV. you can get Fubo, or you can get Peacock.
Fubo on top.
So I looked into those options. Did Fubo up their prices?
Could not tell you.
$65 seems like a lot of money.
That's a lot of clams.
I feel like they may have upped it for the World Cup. Business is business, I guess. Now, I got Paramount Plus, or not Paramount Plus, Peacock, paying, what is it, $11? I thought I got a steal. You know what the only television option to watch these games on is? Telemundo. So me and my dad have been sitting down and watching full soccer games in Spanish.
That's lit. I feel like that's part of the experience.
Go! I don't know how he holds it for that long, but it's not satirical when people say it like that. But yeah, I don't know if it's a $40 to $50 problem watching it in Spanish, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be pretty fluent in Spanish by July 19th, I think is the last day. So yes, World Cup has been great. We'll talk about that. We kind of already did, but Brendan Sorsby declares for the NFL supplemental draft.
That's crazy.
Ending the drama. Was the Big 12 going to sue Texas Tech?
I don't even know where it left off. Cody Campbell was threatening people on Twitter, and the athletic director was posting 20-minute roundtable talk.
I saw that.
It's
I saw
just
that.
I don't know.
Did you watch any of that?
No.
Okay.
No. They're not getting my impression. But I don't even know. There were schools threatening to not play, forfeit game. Whatever, man.
They were, saying we don't want to play Texas Tech now. What are we doing?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I guess we'll go into more detail later. The Knicks win the finals for the first time in 57 years? Or is it 53 years?
Wait, really? The finals happened?
The Knicks are world champions. World champions of what? Shout out Noah Lyles.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. What did the Knicks really win? The Larry O'Brien is a participation trophy. There was a guy on
Some would say.
First Take this morning that had that take. And it was just like, huh?
Who?
I don't know his name, but he's a guy on First Take.
That's probably why he's saying that thing if you don't know his name.
Exactly.
Golly. But yeah, the Knicks win the finals. We'll talk more about that. Men's College World Series games so far. We've had the first round of games. We've had 2 elimination games and then 2 winner bracket games. We'll talk about those. We've got Aggie baseball transfer portal news. We've got a new pitching coach. I don't remember if we talked about that last week. And we have...
No, JK was fired while we were recording
That's right.
week.
That's right. So we can report a new pitching coach. And then we have, according to some sources or some sites, the number 1 player in the transfer portal committed to Texas A&M yesterday. We'll talk about that. Movie reviews. I went and saw Backrooms. We'll talk about that. And then I have not finished any of my books that I'm currently reading, so we won't have any new book reviews. I'm trying to think if there's any. I mean, there was hockey, Carolina, Stanley Cup. Congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes for winning the Stanley Cup. First time in a while. Forget how many years it was. But congratulations to them. Congratulations to the state of Carolina. Congratulations to our coworker. Huge Hurricane fan. I think I'm being kind of sarcastic. I don't think he's that big of a fan, but he was watching the games. I'm trying to think of any other big news.
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think so either. How was your week?
Fantastic, man. Living the dream.
Sounds like it. Any 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 fun stories? Nope. Yeah. All right. Well,
Nothing fun.
with that being said, we've got some things to do today. Brendan Sorsby declares for the NFL supplemental draft. The drama is done. It looks like this outcome just really, gets all the drama out of the way in one decision. Nobody has to sue anybody. We don't have to. I think Texas Tech, though, is going to let him keep the $5 million.
Yeah, they're just paying him.
Good. There are good people in this world. I mean, someone should maybe put like a parental lock on that $5 million because...
Yeah. It's going to be gone by the end of the week, guaranteed. Before he signs, before pen to paper with an NFL team, that $5 million is gone.
Yeah. I just don't want to see it going on Turkish basketball games and horse racing and yeah. But yeah, I think there was the Big 12, I believe, was threatening to sue Texas Tech or something along those lines. Apologies for not actually doing research on this, but it really, yeah. I mean, all of it's all kind of blown over now that he's decided to go to the draft. You don't have teams being like, we're not going to schedule Texas Tech, which is a whole conversation in and of itself. Yeah, I think I mean, it just kind of gets everything out of the way. I'm sure ESPN is a little sad because all of the media that they were going to generate from the storylines that would come out of Texas Tech every single week playing a university and all of the headlines bringing up all the things that people had said a couple weeks ago. Brendan's just analyzing his performances. To be honest, I really for where he's at. This might be the best. I mean, I think it's an avenue that he doesn't have to deal with any of this stuff anymore. All of that stuff will kind of get moved out of the way. If he gets drafted by a team, obviously the haters are going to have something to say regardless. But I think I think it's going to wash away a lot of the stuff that would have come with it if he would have played this upcoming year at Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm. He's going to gamble it all away, man. It is pretty funny, though, just like how hard of a stance Texas Tech took during this whole process to now just be like, we'll just give you your money, you can go.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't even know if they were trying to get back the money or not. I really don't know what the whole... I should have done research into looking into all this stuff, but I haven't. So, yeah, I don't know that whole stuff, but I think this is probably a good move for him.
Yeah, I think so too. This would have been bigger. I mean, it was already huge news, but, I mean, he was the number one player in the portal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And at quarterback.
At a premium position, yeah.
It's just crazy.
Now, who would be Texas Tech? Who's going to be their starting? Will Hammond.
I believe he's a Lake Travis kid, right?
And he wasn't half bad. It's probably not what you were. It's not what you were going to be getting in Brendan Sorsby, but
yeah, went to Hutto.
Did he beat Utah? Did he come in and beat Utah?
He was in for part of that game.
He was in for part of it, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be Brenton Sorsby, but with everything going on, I mean, it's not the end of the world for Tech. Yeah. Anything else on that?
I don't know if it could have happened to a funnier school, if I'm being honest. I just think it's really funny. I think it's perfect for Texas Tech. Not even in a hateful way. It's just like, yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah. That fan base, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've been out in Lubbock. I don't think
I've never spent time there.
I've never spent time. I've driven through it.
You can smell it with the windows up.
Yep. Yeah. I've only stayed in a hotel in Lubbock when I'm going out to New Mexico or something like that. I've never even been by Texas Tech's campus. I don't even know what it looks like.
Either.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up Texas Tech campus. Now, coming from A&M, there's not much that I can say. Okay. Hold up. These are actually... I mean, these may be edited photos, but... Dang. I was ready to dog on them.
I'm still ready. I mean,
are you looking at these photos?
I'm looking at this one.
Okay. Yeah. I guess these are edited then. Here, let me go. I'm going to look at Texas A&M's and if it's... Because I know what A&M campus looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, they do a good job, don't they? Well.
I
don't know.
I'm going to pass.
Texas Tech, I can't dog. After seeing these, I can't dog on your campus. I'm not going to. Maybe I'll dog on the people that go to that university, but...
I mean, I'd live
Not
there
the
for
campus.
$5 million.
That's a good point.
That's easy.
Lubbock though. So really, when it gets down to it, Lubbock and College Station, heck, Lubbock could be a better city to be in than College Station.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, Lubbock is far, far away from anywhere else you want to be.
Amarillo.
Amarillo.
I have stayed at Amarillo once at a hotel.
I've stayed at Amarillo because...
Yeah, we were together. Just coming back from New Mexico. We stayed in Amarillo one night.
Wait, when?
In college, sophomore year. We went up in, for winter break or something.
We went up to Colorado?
To New Mexico.
Oh, yeah. I don't even remember that.
Amarillo, man. Beautiful.
Beautiful place. But yeah, Lubbock is... College Station, I mean, you're an hour and a half away from Austin, 2 hours away from Waco-ish, Dallas, 3 hours, Houston, 2 hours. So, yeah. Lubbock, you are 5+ from anywhere. Yeah.
This just turned into hating on Lubbock.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. But yeah, congratulations to Brenton Sorsby for entering the NFL draft.
Yes.
We hope all your dreams come true. We hope that, all your dreams come true. If you ever want to come on this podcast, feel free. We can talk about whatever you want. Knicks. The Knicks. The Knicks win the NBA Finals. The Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Yep.
53-year drought down to 0. Jalen Brunson. We got to give a hand to Jalen Brunson. 40. How many points did he have in that last game?
45.
45 points. Broke the Knicks single game finals point record. I think the previous was 38. 45 points. Did you see that his dad, like, post game was like, his son's sitting right next to him. He's like, Patrick Ewing is the best Knick ever.
There's so much I could say right now that I'm not allowed to legally on this podcast.
Hell, Dad.
Should we mute? Would that still hear?
No, that wouldn't hear.
It wouldn't hear?
I use the audio from the mics.
Mute.
We're both muting?
Both muting.
We're both muting? All right, so.
We're back.
What? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah. I'm a big, I like Jalen Brunson.
I like Jalen Brunson.
I'm not a Rick
lot.
Brunson fan, but I'm a Jalen Brunson fan.
I think the exact quote was like, all respect to my son, but Patrick Ewing is the best Knick ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And the whole TNT broadcast, or all the guys were like, okay, we didn't even ask you that question.
Yeah, it was just totally on his own. But
yeah, all right.
I really am happy for a lot of the Knicks. They're likable. Mike Brown especially.
Mm.
I love Mike Brown. Before the Spurs hired Mitch Johnson, after Pop had announced he was retiring, he was my number one. I wanted him to be the coach of the Spurs.
Where was he from?
He was an assistant somewhere because he was fired by the Kings. But he's been with like the Lakers. He's been with the Cavs.
Okay.
And then he was with the Kings with the Aaron Fox actually.
Wow.
And then that he was their fall guy for them sucking so bad, so they fired him.
Yeah.
But he's great.
Okay.
He was an assistant under Pop for like 7 years.
That'll help.
Big Mike Brown fan, big OG Anunoby fan.
Yep.
Josh Hart's funny. I honestly like Cat. He's
Yeah.
just easy pickings sometimes.
Yeah.
Brunson's not bad.
Yeah.
So, there are a lot worse teams that could have won it all.
For sure. I think how many teams do you think, other than the Spurs, you would have been rooting against the Knicks in the finals?
Like in the West?
Yeah.
I mean, not many or any. Definitely not the Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, the Timberwolves would have been hard.
Oh.
I like the Timberwolves. I like Ant. But I don't like Chris Finch, their coach, or Rudy Gobert. I'm a big Rudy Gobert hater. So I still honestly probably would have had the Knicks.
KD.
I don't want Julius Randle to get a ring. So I probably still would have had the Knicks over the T-Wolves. Nuggets already got one. Yeah, I mean, Knicks are up there.
Yeah.
For teams I would want to see win.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Whole city of New York. One of our friends sent me a photo. It was just, I'm surprised that city is still standing.
Hold on. I think I saved the stat. Let me see real fast. 63 people arrested, 4 stabbings, 1 shooting.
Wow. And you know, I think I said after they won, I was like, well, if Philly survived, New York's going to survive.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, what a time. I mean, that's probably up there with like like going to Argentina after they win the World Cup or going to France after they win the World Cup. Knicks winning a championship for the first time in 53 years. I mean, they're probably, you're probably looking at similar crime rates at the end of the day. After it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But yeah, really happy for the Knicks.
Happy for the Knicks, not happy for Knicks fans.
You're not happy for Knicks fans.
Outside of just a handful. None that I know personally. Timothy
All
Chalamet.
Right, go down the A list.
Happy for Timmy.
Timmy. Happy.
Spike Lee.
Spike. Happy.
Happy. Ben Stiller.
Okay.
Happy.
McEnroe.
Who?
John McEnroe, tennis player.
Who that is?
Okay,
no.
so you're
tennis player. Don't know. Not happy for Michael Rappaport. He sucks.
Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She was cheering for the Cavs against the Knicks.
Is she? What's her tie with New York?
There's none. I think it was just like
she just
might have been like her bachelorette trip or something.
Yeah.
Because she's getting married
in Madison Square Garden, right?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that was probably what it was. But she was in a Cavaliers shirt with Travis Kelce, courtside, cheering for the Cavs against the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. So not happy for her because she doesn't deserve it.
Okay. Is it aura, though, that in that same building where the Knicks win, well, I guess they didn't win, but where they played for their championship for the first time, whatever, ticket prices, I mean, you have to literally buy a house to sit courtside.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get married in that same building, and ticket prices might be higher.
There's no way that you can buy tickets to it.
Then I saw something AI generated where it was like you could buy.
No way.
Can
it's just open invite.
Buy tickets.
There's no shot.
To Taylor Swift's wedding. I saw something on Twitter, and you can always. So I'm being told.
I'm being told.
I'm being told by our producer that no, Taylor Swift is not selling her tickets to her wedding.
Yeah, there's no way.
The idea that fans can purchase tickets to attend stems entirely from online rumors and fake social media posts.
Yeah. You can always.
All right, so yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's my list. I'm happy for Jerry O'Connell.
Yep.
Happy for JOC. I guess I'm happy for Mom Donnie.
Who's that?
The mayor.
Oh, okay.
Zoran.
Okay. I was so afraid. Didn't know
I don't really know enough about his fandom, so he's neutral. Oh, I'm happy for the lady that is on Law and Order SVU. She's a diehard.
Judge Judy?
Close. Not even close, actually. Furthest thing.
Sorry, I was watching that this week and just got
that was an... Oh, I can't say it.
It's on after the College World Series, so...
Yeah, I can't say that unless we mute. I'll save it. There was another funny Brunson moment involving Law and Order SVU.
Oh, goodness.
Did you see that?
That can't be good. No.
That can't be good.
No.
Yeah, it's not very good. Anyway, but yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other Knicks fans that you would or would not be happy for. Charles Oakley? I mean, he's not really a fan.
No, not happy for Oakley.
Not happy for Oakley, okay.
No, he causes problems.
Okay.
Not happy for James Dolan.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Obviously, he sucks.
Fat Joe?
If he was still fat, I'd be happy for him, but he got the Ozempic arms pretty bad.
I mean, you would say he's not? We're not a fat shaming. I'm just. What?
He's not petite.
He's not. Hold on.
He's just like Big Joe now.
Did he used to be? I think that if his name was just Joe, I wouldn't be like he's big, but he's Fat Joe. So he just puts it in my head where I look at him and I'm like, yeah, he's Big Joe.
I'm trying to.
Sorry, what was the verdict on Big Joe? Fat Joe?
I'd be happier for him.
Oh,
if he was still.
Okay.
You know.
What about DJ Khaled?
No.
Not a Knicks fan, though.
Not a Knicks fan.
Not a Knicks fan, really. Just sitting courtside.
Not happy for Sydney Sweeney. You
yeah.
don't care.
No, you're not.
That was aura points.
Yeah. You're just there.
Again, I'm just going through everyone. Tracy Morgan.
Yeah. 100%.
He's been there.
100%.
I already said Stiller. Prince Harry, not happy for you.
Prince Harry's a Knicks fan?
He was courtside.
Prince Harry married to Meghan Markle, Prince Harry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy for Patrick Ewing. Like Patrick Ewing.
Happy for Meghan Markle.
Dude. Oh, happy for Giancarlo Esposito. Gustavo Fring.
Oh, yes. Yep.
But that might be it. But really, it's Spike and Timothy.
Yeah.
I mean, and Tracy.
Yeah.
And Ben. Those are the four. The Mount Rushmore.
And it's really, like, Timothy is really... the fact that he's already in that 3, that you even say that. I mean, how long has he been, like, a court... I guess he hasn't been, like, an A-lister for really all that long.
No,
he hasn't
been.
had that cash. But he's been a Knicks fan.
Yeah, he's been a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Because he grew up there. I think we talked about it last week. Like, he's always... There are videos of him as a kid.
Yeah.
I saw some clip recently since last week where it's him talking about, like, his grandma had season tickets, and so he would, like, skip school or, like, fake being sick to go to games. Or he would, like, scalp. Like, he was, like, 14 years old scalping tickets.
Wow.
And stuff. So he'd been happy for him.
He earned his keep. Okay. Kylie Jenner?
No. Well, I mean, neutral by default because she's there with Timmy.
She's been a very supportive...
Yeah, but if we're going
girlfriend
through,
of a...
Exactly, but she's dated one of every franchise player.
That's a good point.
So
had she dated anyone on the other team?
On the Spurs? No. Spurs are too... Popovich?
Her and De'Aaron Fox? Never?
He could do better.
Dylan Harper next?
Dylan Harper next. I guess.
Well, we wouldn't want that for Timothy, but...
Yeah, no.
But Timothy might even understand.
Yeah.
He might just be like, I get it, girl.
Dylan Harper like that. I
Dylan
haven't even
Harper.
talked about the Spurs.
I know. We've not talked about the Spurs. I'll just let you
I have a
share your
question
thoughts.
for you.
Okay.
I'm biased, so I agree with this take. You as a neutral person. Saw someone describe the finals that the Spurs were marginally they're the better team. They're a better team than the Knicks, but they are also astronomically dumber. And I think that was a great way to put it. They led for 74% of the minutes in the series. They lost in 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wemby, the turnover with Castle off his back, the missed game winner, and the 29-point lead, just everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they held double-digit leads in every game.
Yeah.
And they lost in 5.
Yep.
So I think they were the better team, but they just didn't have the composure,
Yeah.
clutch gene, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no. So I would agree with you in that because, and I was talking to one of the guys who works at the basketball training facility that operates where we work. I was talking to him and kind of picking his brain because he played pro for a little bit, and what he was saying was that they're for sure talented. They were for sure talented enough to win it all. Obviously, they were up by 29 points at one point in one game. The coaching, how you handle the runs by other teams. That is a kind of an experience, and also I'm not going to say like good and bad ways to do it, because oftentimes like what is good and bad hinges on the end result. So if the Spurs would have won the game, it wouldn't be this egregious, but now it is. But I just like, there's a way in which you can kind of like, it's basically managing as Mitch Johnson, managing those runs, whether you're on a run or whether the other team's making a run. And then from a player's perspective, yeah, it's like, when do you have the guys on the floor that it's just making the really, really important decisions consistently. And I think the Spurs, like, their ceiling is obviously just winning a championship every single year.
Yeah.
Managing the runs that the Knicks did. And I also don't want it to ever turn into like the Spurs lost it, because the Knicks played super, super well. And I mean, Brunson went off towards especially in Game 5, but I don't know. It's just one of those things where you kind of look back on it, and I guess you see certain things you could have done better, but you just kind of move on and get better. And so this is the thing you had to do in order to learn the thing that you know now. And so for the Spurs, like for Wemby, for all those guys, they can step into next season knowing all the stuff that they know now, knowing what it takes, and you just got to go out and do it consistently. But what did you think of the Wemby? I think it was like the press conference, and I don't know if he shook anybody's hand or anything like that. Did you care?
No.
Yeah.
I love that. We've talked about before the Spurs went on this like magical, whatever you want to call it. I mean, from regular season on, like their ascension. Like, I love the end of the friendship era. Like, I want to see some just like pure hatred. Not hatred, but just like competitive edge. Rather than, not to hate on these people. Like, it's not bad. Like the Banana Boat crew or whatever.
Yeah.
With Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade and LeBron always vacationing. Like, that's not a problem. I'm glad they're friends. But like, as a spectator, I want to see some rivalry, some hatred. And I mean, I feel like that's what we're getting.
Yeah.
Not with dirty play, not like Draymond type play, but just like the best players in the world, like, don't like each other, like Magic and Bird type. And so, I mean, MJ and the Pistons' entire organization, just stuff like that. So I'm fine with. I did not care. Yeah, I'm not I don't care about that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of in a similar boat to what Ant did with the Spurs, where he like dapped him up at the end of the game. And everyone's like, you got to do it a certain way. Yeah, I think they just did it in their own ways. And I guess Ant was trying to give respect at the end of the game. He said that he was still pissed, but he wanted to give respect.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't want to do it, but it was what it was.
And on the other side, you have Wemby, and he's like, not giving a handshake is, some people would say, not giving respect or whatever it is. But I think Wemby does, like, he understands. It would be a symbol of what he already knows. Like, he knows, I don't know. You could just kind of take it however you want to. I think Wemby respects everyone he plays against, because he knows, like, if you want to play in the NBA, you got to sacrifice everything. You got to sacrifice a lot in order to, achieve consistently what you want to achieve. And so, I don't know. That's what he's set on doing, and that's what he's focused on. It has nothing really to do with, I hate the Knicks. You know what I mean? It's more very focused on what I have to do. And so him just being like, get me out of here. It's like, I set out to accomplish a goal. It didn't get done. And basically I'm dealing with that right
Mm-hmm.
now, and that has nothing to do with, you know, Jalen, Cat, any of those guys. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It
And
is
I
what
mean,
it is.
and it's from the other side too. Like, Cat was asked. This was, I think, like they were doing some show after the championship parade, and they were like, Cat, like, Wemby didn't look very friendly. Like, is he friendly? And Cat was just like, kind of non-responsive, but also like respectful. He was like, he just dodged the question. He's like, Wemby is one of the best talents this league has ever seen, and I think the NBA is lucky to have him. But he did not. He was non-responsive. But that's not bad. Like, if they may not, they're competitors. They may not like each other, but it's not like they're out here trying to hurt each other or talk trash and have this like fake like social media beef or whatever. It's just like they're competing and they have the same goal and only one person can achieve it.
Yeah.
But so I don't have any problem with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Those guys, I mean, those guys that have all the talent in the world and stuff like that they've been given, it's like they want to use that. They want to win, for lack of a better word. And so it's a job. Like, the NBA is a job to these guys. For the fans, for us, it's really fun, and we get to, I mean, you know, ESPN, you get to spin stories, you get to create beef, you get to play things up bigger than they are. But to these guys, it's totally a job. So for Wemby, I mean, the job was not accomplished in his mind. And so that's what he set out in doing. And for some people, I mean, they want to also make it clear that they want to show respect and they give hand. But it also, in the same vein, it's not like not doing that is saying the opposite. It's more of just like, it was their decision not to make that event. So anyway, I don't know. I don't think it's really that deep at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. But Spurs.
Yeah.
Let me go through real fast. It's now the off season.
Yeah.
What do I want out of this off season? So, hear me out. Like, you know how I've been talking about De'Aaron Fox. And I do not want it to sound like I'm switching up or changing my mind, because I'm not. I do think there's two parts to it. Like, he's been playing hurt. He got a high ankle sprain, which is a 6-week injury 3 weeks ago, and he missed one game. So it's not that he was at his best physically. Now, Mitch Johnson's still choosing to run the offense through him rather than pivot to a healthy guard who was already outperforming him. That's a whole different conversation. Fox still, I mean, if you're told to shoot the ball and you shoot and miss and you're hurt, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, it's just like bad luck.
Yeah.
Because his stats were just terrible. If a team came in and was like, we want De'Aaron Fox, please listen. But I'm not of the camp where it's like, buy him out, ship him and 3 firsts for Michael Porter Jr., like there are some people on Twitter saying. So I think De'Aaron Fox will most likely stay, even though his contract is abysmal. He's going to be the 5th highest paid player in the NBA next season. Just unreal.
That's really funny.
But I think that was the worst that was unhealthy De'Aaron Fox. So, not the end of the world. We need to see more Dylan Harper. Holy crap, he is insane.
Yeah.
But what else do we need? Okay, so Harrison Barnes, unless it's a vet minimum, you can go. I love you, HB. Kelly Olynyk gone. Mason Plumlee gone. Lindy Waters gone. All these guys have expiring contracts, not just like cut.
Okay.
Bismack Biyombo could be gone. Low key though, apparently he's like the vocal leader.
Okay.
vet, like Udonis Haslem role.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be fine bringing him back. It'd be on a minimum. He would probably never play. We need a 4. I'd love a 4. We also need to change up Julian Champagne's contract. He has 1 year, $3 million remaining,
Mm-hmm.
but he deserves more, and lock him up. Happy with that. So Keldon's back, Vassell's back. Lock up Champagne. Wemby extension is the number 1 because he's extension eligible now.
You don't want to trade Wemby?
I do not think I want to trade Wemby. Priority 1, lock up Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Priority 2, get a 4. Get a 4.
Okay.
There are a lot out there. LeBron. Bring me Bron.
That would be insane.
That would be pretty nice. We're in a great cap situation. Not like sign a superstar because of Castle, Wemby, and Harper all being on rookie contracts. It's not like we can just dish out a max. Or that wouldn't be smart long term. But we could get a good 4. So bring me like a Michael Porter Jr., not a Julius Randle. I used to want Julius Randle. I don't anymore. He's trash. Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah.
Would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be.
Just Braun, anyone like that.
Wait a second. You're forgetting about just keeping Luke Cornett.
Well, he's on his. Yeah, we are keeping Luke Cornett.
Okay. Just move him to the 4.
This was year 1. Move him to the 4. Hell no. Hell no. I do think he's better than that. I don't know what it was about the playoffs that felt so terrible.
Mm.
He played good in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just regular season. It's just different.
Maybe it's just the pace changes.
I guess.
You can't keep up.
I know he was sick, like he was physically sick, but like there's no way it lasted the entire playoffs. Rui Hachimura, I'd be happy with him too.
Okay.
He could be like a mid-level exception guy, which is basically every team gets one guy for a set amount, which is like 15.5.
Okay.
I like Rui a lot. Rui would be great at the 4. If it's not a big splash like a Markkanen or a Michael Porter Jr., bring me Rui Hachimura. But anyway, Spurs are in a great spot. I'm not dying. Like it hurt to lose the finals, but this team was projected preseason. I need to go back and listen to our the week the season started pod, because this team was projected to win 41 games. They won 62 plus 4, 8, 12, 13 in the playoffs. So I watched 75 Spurs wins this year between regular season and playoffs.
Jeez.
Projected 41, projected 8 seed in the West. They were the 2, barely behind the Thunder, whom they beat in 7 games in OKC.
Yeah.
So Wemby's 22, Castle is 21, Harper's 20. Youngest starting 5 in a conference finals game ever. Like all this stuff, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Looking back, this is the most coping I've done, but I'm going to say it anyway. Shaq made his first finals at 23, got swept. Bron made his first finals at 22, got swept. MJ didn't make it till he was 26. Curry didn't make it till he was 27. So, like, this is just the start. And I got to keep that perspective.
Yeah.
Because if you stop looking at guys or judge them based on their first ever playoff performances, I mean, Bron would have been out, Shaq would have been out, Curry would have been out, all this stuff. So,
yeah.
Feeling good. I'm happy with how the season went.
Got to. And, I mean, Wemby did. I mean, I'm sure you'll look back on it and see kind of a ton of missed shots and stuff. Mm. But, I mean, his average was like, I don't know what his average is, but it's
in the
high.
Finals, it was like 28.
Yeah.
I did look. So whenever right before the playoffs started, we went through on ESPN and made our bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And you had what, Spurs over Knicks?
I think I had
Spurs over
Celtics.
I had Spurs over Celtics. I don't remember if you did.
Did I have Spurs? There's no way. Let's see.
But the reason I bring that up, is because the tiebreaker question was how many points will the finals MVP have across the entire playoffs?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm going to assume Wemby averages 23 across the whole playoffs and wins finals MVP. He ended up averaging 23.6 and 10 boards. So I was spot on with the Wemby.
Dang.
That made me feel good.
That's sick.
But, yeah. Anyway, great NBA season also, just in
general.
totality. I know we can't talk about it as much as we do like college football or anything, but and I'm an NBA fan. I'm really a Spurs fan. Like I wasn't out here watching Tuesday night Cavs Celtics games, or Hornets Wizards, whatever. But I watched almost every Spurs game. Great Spurs season. Feel like it was a good NBA season.
Yeah, I mean there were so many storylines. You had the
Bam.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you just had. Okay, here I'm actually looking at my bracket. 88th percentile. That's pretty good.
Where do I go? How do I see it? Mine was broke. Mine was bad.
Maybe I did have Knicks. There's no way I did. I had to have the Pistons.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah, but at least I got.
Yeah, I don't know how to see this. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was 77th percentile.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, I just had. Okay, so I just had the Pistons beating every. So yeah, I had the Knicks. So I had the whole. Did I have the whole conference semi? No. But yeah, I had Spurs over Thunder. I had Knicks, but I didn't. Yeah, I had the Pistons, and then I had the Pistons again, and then Spurs over Pistons. Not bad. But yeah, I mean, you had Shea getting MVP over Wemby, and then Wemby beating him in the Western Conference Finals, and then Spurs playing the Knicks, who hadn't won a championship in 53 years, in the playoffs. In the finals. And then during the regular season, I mean, the Nuggets, the OKC Spurs rivalry just all season was great.
All season. Oh.
What, the Nuggets Timberwolves rivalry, right? That was kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Or was that just that series?
That was that game where
Okay.
Jokic looked crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. Because that series was chippy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I really tuned in more towards the playoffs than the regular season, but you were feeding me Spurs info the whole time. So, yeah. Great NBA season.
Great NBA season.
We'll see y'all next year. Is that it? Is that all you got? Okay. Then let us move on to the Men's College World Series games so far. So, I'll go through the games. I wrote down the games, the scores, and then anything that happened that was worth talking about. So first two games, again, remember, two sides of the bracket. You have 4 teams on either side. It's a double elimination on either side. Whoever comes out on both, they're playing for the national championship. So on one side of the bracket, you have Troy, West Virginia, Ole Miss, North Carolina. On the other, you have Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas versus Georgia. So one side of the bracket, Troy versus West Virginia. Final score, Troy 5, West Virginia 7. So West Virginia moves into the winner's bracket. Troy, loser's bracket. Same day, Ole Miss and North Carolina play. Final score, North Carolina 6, Ole Miss 2. So, in the next round of games, you had Troy versus Ole Miss, the two losers. And then you had West Virginia versus North Carolina. So the Troy versus Ole Miss elimination game was actually a very, very exciting game. The final score ended up being Troy 12, Ole Miss 8. Ole Miss was up 6-2 at one point, and it kind of looked, I mean, it was an SEC team versus a mid-major team. You thought maybe Ole Miss was going to run away with it. Troy battles back. I think they hit a 3-run home run, then a solo home run, and then they just kind of poured it on towards the end. And Troy ended up moving into, or Ole Miss gets eliminated. They are out. They went 2 in barbecue. Troy moves up in the losers bracket. So the winner bracket game, so the 2-0 games, or I guess 1-0 games, West Virginia versus North Carolina. Final score ended up being West Virginia 2, North Carolina 5. So North Carolina, surprise, surprise, is in the driver's seat for one side of the bracket. It's West Virginia and Troy playing today at 1, I believe. Or I guess they're playing right now.
Oh, West Virginia is up 2-0 in the 6th.
West Virginia is up 2-0.
You
Okay.
ready for tonight?
Yes. Oh man. So it's tonight is it's the elimination game. So it's Texas versus I'll get to that in a second. So North Carolina in the driver's seat. West Virginia is up 2 on Troy right now. If West Virginia wins, they will be playing North Carolina again, and they will have to beat them twice in order to advance to the national championship game. Okay, now let's move to the other side of the bracket. Oklahoma and Alabama play in the first opening round game. Oklahoma ended up winning 9-0. Oklahoma's, I don't think it was a complete game shutout. I think it was multiple pitchers used. But Alabama scores 0 runs in their opening game of the College World Series. The Texas versus Georgia game was a good game, but final score ended up being Texas 1, Georgia 7. Georgia Volchko, I believe is his last name, 15 strikeouts, 100 and something pitches, 1 walk. Not a shutout, but a complete game. Complete game, 15 strikeouts, 1 walk appearance against the Texas Longhorns. That is a good lineup. That is a good stat line. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal performance from the starting pitching at Georgia. So Georgia moves into the winner's bracket. Texas moves down to the loser's bracket. Elimination game. Alabama versus Texas. BTA. Texas 14, Alabama 2. Adrian Rodriguez? Adrian Rodriguez hits for the 3rd cycle in men's College World Series history. That's impressive. I mean...
You know who hit the last one?
I don't.
You do.
Is it? I want to say a name, but I'm going to sound ridiculous.
Say it.
Austin Boast?
No. It was in 2024.
Was it an A&M player?
Nope.
Oh, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
Yeah, Christian Moore. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so Texas moves. Texas stays away from elimination. Alabama, 2 in barbecue. They exit after only scoring 2 runs total in the Men's College World Series. So then we got the 1-0 games, Georgia versus Oklahoma. That was a really good game. Oklahoma scored 4 runs in the first inning. Georgia chipped away. And in the 9th inning, there were 2 on, 2 outs. Dan Jackson at the plate. And I tell you what, he touched a ball in the 7th or 8th inning. I mean, I think it went 447 feet.
Yeah, it landed in Iowa.
It was the longest home run since Wyatt Langford's home run against Virginia in the 9th inning, top of the 9th inning. That went like 457 feet, I think. But yeah, Dan Jackson at the plate, 2 outs, 2 on, down 1. Not an elimination game, but still important game. And he missed that ball by a centimeter because that ball didn't make it quite out to the warning track, but the Chuck is a big ballpark. I don't know if the wind was blowing in, but it's hard to get one out there. But Oklahoma is in the driver's seat of that side of the bracket. Who would have thought, too, out of those 4 teams, I would have put Georgia, Texas. I would have ranked them Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama. So for OU to be 2-0, and you've got Now, here's what it is. You've got Texas and Georgia playing at 7 p.m. tonight under the lights. That and elimination game. Loser goes home. Either way, Georgia OU rematch where Georgia has to win 2, or just having the Red River rivalry in Omaha for a chance to go to the national championship. Either way, I mean, that's what the viewers want to see. That's what I want to see. If you're new to college baseball, that's what you want to see. So I'm excited. There have been some good games. I would say the best game probably Georgia Oklahoma was the best game so far. Troy versus Ole Miss was really exciting as well. Anything else? Anything that stood out to you?
I don't think so. I'm just ready for the game tonight. It's going to be great.
I am too.
OU's just on a heater.
Again, just like 2022. I didn't realize they'll sometimes show the stats of like Chris Burke. I didn't realize Chris Burke was a Golden Spikes winner.
Really?
Did you know that? 2001?
I didn't.
I mean, that's why. It's when I was born. But, yeah, Golden Spikes winner. I forget, because it's Chris Burke, not Carl Ravitch. Who's the other guy? Chris Burke.
Carl Ravitch.
Eduardo Perez. Who's that other guy?
Oh, I don't know.
I forget his name.
I just love Eduardo.
Yeah, he's been killing it, too, on the broadcast. But, yeah, shout out Chris Burke. Okay. It's College World Series. World Cup.
Take it.
USA. 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 Guys, it's our goal to win one knockout game. I think that is a successful World Cup. I think we have to be happy with that, considering just where the United States is when it comes to football in the world. Man, again, I said it earlier at the beginning, but if you're new to soccer and you're like, I don't even know where to start with this US team, I don't like what give me the situation. Just this offense, just think of this team as like we're gonna try to score a lot of goals, and our defense is the thing that'll probably lose us the game. So tune in to see Christian Pulisic. Man, I can't remember that one dude's name that scored that fantastic goal to end half. Hold on. USA. Here we go. Squad. Sergio Dest. Chris Richards. Tyler Adams. Weston McKennie. Christian Pulisic. Brandon Aronson. Sebastian Berhalter comes off the bench. Fun fact, his dad used to be the men's national coach. What's his name? Folarin? Balogun. He had that goal to go into halftime was awesome. And then Reyna. What's his first name? I don't see him on this list. Ricardo Pepe.
Pepe. That's my guy.
No.
My guy.
Not Pepe.
Pepe. I'm a big Pepe fan.
No, you know that I'm a Christian Pulisic guy through and through. Now, we got to talk about this. I'm scared that he's going to get traded to Roma.
Ooh, Roma.
I don't
be a Roma fan.
I don't know if I want to be a Roma fan.
Why?
I don't like their jerseys.
You're lying.
I don't like their jerseys.
That's the big thing for you.
Like, I don't know, man. Just I'll still be a Christian Pulisic fan, but I hope he stays at Milan. Zlatan, please
Zlatan.
please don't trade. Please don't sell him.
Wait, Zlatan runs AC Milan? You're lying.
He's on management, yeah.
That's sick.
Isn't that crazy?
I love Zlatan.
Yeah. I know, man. AC Milan is sick. And you know that Italy hasn't been in the World Cup in like the past 3 World Cups?
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. That just doesn't make sense in my brain because the Italian league is, I mean, I would think is one of the better ones. Especially, I guess AC Milan is a big name, but then maybe it just doesn't have the depth that definitely like the Premier, the Bundesliga, or the La Liga. Any of those have. I'm trying to. Okay, big games. Yeah, United States game, that was awesome. Spain tying with Cape Verde, that was crazy. Turkey losing to Australia, that has a lot of relevance to the United States because so in the group it's Turkey, Australia, Paraguay, the United States. The best team in that bubble coming into the World Cup was Turkey, I would say, arguably. Australia wins 2-0 against Turkey. The United States' next game is against Australia, I believe, on Friday. If the United States were able to beat Australia, I mean, they would be looking very, very good to make it out of the group stage. Because, yeah, I mean, Turkey would have... Yeah, because Turkey, you would think, would bounce back. But yeah, so Australia and the United States have 3 points. Turkey, Paraguay, none. So yeah, if the United States were to beat Australia, I mean, they'd be looking really, really good to make it out. To be honest, I don't know if it makes a difference on if you're the best, if you have the most points in your group versus second. I don't know if that puts you in a better position when it comes to the knockout rounds, but I mean, that would be great. Brazil and Morocco tied. They looked really good. Morocco looked good. They chipped the keeper. To score, I watched that live in Spanish on Telemundo.
On Telemundo.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of Canada tied with... Gosh, I forget who they tied with. I don't think they looked very good though. Let me just World Cup results. Belgium and Egypt tied. Mo Salah. Ooh, Sweden looked good. 5-1 against Tunisia. Ivory Coast beats Ecuador. I don't know how big of an upset that is, but I do know Ecuador has some good players. Estupiñán, shout out AC Milan. Netherlands-Japan tied 2-2. That was a really good game. Germany beat Morocco 7-1, but Morocco scored first.
Curacao. Right?
Wait, is it Curacao?
I think.
Is it just like, is that Morocco? Is that the same thing but just pronounced differently?
I think, maybe. Because they were in the Little League World Series, and I remember they wouldn't shut up of like, it's not pronounced this way, it's Curacao or something like that. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No, wait, can you ask ChatGPT right now?
Is it spelled like Curacao or something?
What? I just lost it. It's, wait, yeah, Curacao.
Yeah.
Curacao? Caraco. Why do I say Caraco then?
Pronounced. Oh, here we go. We're about to find out. You ready?
Live.
Curacao.
Oh, I just got mogged.
Just got mogged. Curacao. Anyways. I just had to.
France is up 1-0 on Senegal. That's a Guess who scored for France?
Pepe.
Nope, other one.
Pulisic.
Dude.
Mbappe.
Yeah. Kylian Mbappe. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay tied 1-1 yesterday. Iran and New Zealand 2-2. I can't wait for England versus Croatia. That's going to be a good game. But I guess on Saturday, Panama and England play. Norway and France will be a good game in the future. How did Portugal do, I wonder? Oh, South Korea beat Czechia. Mexico beat South Africa. Qatar and Switzerland tied. I don't think that's very good for Switzerland, but that's really good for Qatar. Scotland beat Haiti. And I think I just named everything. Nice, yeah. So France and Senegal are playing right now. France is up 1-0. They're in the 69th minute. Iraq and Norway play.
Iraq.
They play later today. Yeah, there's kind of been a whole thing going on with that. Have you seen that? Because Iraq played Australia in Los Angeles. And so that was...
Scary.
It's the first time that a team has played in the World Cup in the home country of a country that they were at war with beforehand. So yeah.
Kinda lit.
So then they flew all the way, like they went back to Mexico, to like house the team, and then they flew back. But all their games in the United States. It's kind of an interesting thing. Feel bad for the players. I guess Portugal's first game is tomorrow versus the DR Congo. Anyway, the World Cup has been great. I can't wait. Friday, the United States plays the Aussies of Australia. I believe they play, I want to say Colorado. Let me see. They play in Seattle. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if they're going to play in the Seattle Sounders Stadium. Wait, not Sounders. Who is the... That might be their MLS team.
I think it is.
Okay. I think I said that right. Yeah, that'll be good. Tune in. USA. USA. Okay. Aggie baseball transfer portal, just Aggie baseball news. First, we have to announce Texas A&M has hired a pitching coach.
Yay.
It is the Angels. Was he the official pitching coach of the Angels? Or was he an assistant?
No, he was at one point. Most recently, he was the director of pitching development for the Athletics.
Okay. Barry Enright? Barry Enright. He's a Texas A&M Aggie. He will hopefully be figuring out our pitching for us. But the bigger news is Aggie baseball, specifically Michael, has landed the number one player in the transfer portal according to some sites. It is the Clemson catcher. Can you remind me what his name is?
Nate Savoy.
Nate Savoy. He is slashing above 300. He had, did you say 16 home runs?
Yes.
16 home runs. Some doubles, some triples, some singles, some bunts, some strikeouts.
Okay. Keep them going.
Sorry. But that is a premium position filled because Bear Harrison is not going to be there next year. So, yeah, we were talking through what the lineup would look like so far. So, we have Savoy at catcher. We have Nico at third base, most likely. Boston at short. Jack Bell, I would assume, is going to probably be at second. Maybe Blake Bender up. He decides to stay at first. TK in the outfield, I think. And then I think you're looking at trying to land a few more players to replace Jake Dewar, Caden Sorrell. Because, yeah, I mean, the big losses are Caden Sorrell and Gavin Grahovac. I mean, those are the two biggest holes that you have to fill. And then from a pitching standpoint, is Weston gone?
Not officially, but yes.
Okay. I mean, you'll probably have to replace Weston. I really don't know what Shane's going to do. I think he's still a high prospect. So he might go, but then... Is Sims? Wait.
Sims is staying.
Sims is he staying, but can he... Oh, yeah. For some reason in my head, I was like, didn't he get Tommy John? He just was hurt.
Back.
So he'll be back. So, yeah, you really need to find 2 more weekend starters. And then you just need to... We just need a lot on the pitching side of things because there just wasn't a whole lot of options that you can go to. But a good start. Good start for Michael and his transfer portal developments.
I'm very excited about Savoy. And the 2 of the pitchers that we've gotten so far, Nuanez from Wichita State has some really good stats. And then Evangelista from UNLV, he was committed to Tech and then flipped to us. He seems like raw. Like, he doesn't have a crazy amount of innings or anything, but he had 64 Ks in 46 innings this last year.
Jeez.
So there's potential there, which I'm happy about. So, I mean, we need a lot more. We're losing a lot, and we have to wait until after the draft to really see how the freshman class shakes out.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I am interested. I know that we have a couple of guys who are going to be high draft picks. So I'm curious to see if Mr. Early is able to get those guys on campus. Because, yeah, that'll be key. Because there's a lot of spots that kind of need to get filled. But, I mean, and I told you this. This is a really wait-and-see season for me.
Oh, big time.
On Mike Early, and because you're getting a new pitching coach. So JK was both years, right?
Yeah.
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 And yeah, 2025. I mean, he had Patton, Lampkin, Prager. That was what kept us somewhat alive during that first stretch. And they never really had a drop off. It was always just the hitting. But yeah, this season it was just, it just wasn't good enough to get over get you out of a regional, really. But all season, just a lot of hits, a lot of home runs given up. And yeah, we've already talked about the philosophy and everything, and I don't know. It was tough. Anything on the football side of things for A&M? There been any commitments or anything like that?
Not since last week. We got actually there have been 2, a kicker and a punter.
Oh, okay.
27. John Meredith is committing on Friday.
Ooh, that's big.
Texas A&M, Bama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
And I've seen like big things of like, oh, he's for sure going to Texas, and then a flip to, oh, he really liked A&M. I haven't heard anything about Bama, but Bama's always in the mix.
Yeah. So, feeling good. That would be enormous. I mean,
is he a safety?
Corner.
Corner?
Yeah.
So you would have Dorsey I mean, it is a
Yeah,
stacked
Kamari Dorsey,
secondary.
I think, is more like safety.
Okay.
I mean, these high school guys that play in the secondary, they can go nickel, they can go safety, corner, whatever.
They probably play every position on their
Exactly.
team anyway.
But I think Dorsey is more than likely going to be nickel or safety, and then Meredith is like a true corner.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just looking up the class.
Please do,
because we already know where we're at.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mark Matthews, Zyron Forstall.
Yep.
Yeah, Kamari Dorsey's listed as a safety.
Okay.
Raylon Henry, corner. Jaquan Snell. Dude, next time you're bored, go watch Jaquan Snell tape. I think he played. Yeah, he's from Waxahachie, so the competition isn't as crazy as these guys from like Tomball or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, his tape is terrifying. He looks like prime Ed Reed. Like, just destroying dudes. Miles Smith, Jaden Upshaw, Frederick Ards, Kennedy Brown, Caden Scott.
The Film Guy Network had a lot of good things to say about Jaden Upshaw.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I think he's from Georgia. So I think they saw him play, or they went and saw him in person.
Mm.
He said that. He said that he throws some people up on the board. Oh, he'll throw somebody up on the board of like a guy who he's like, yeah, he's just going to go to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he threw him up there.
Okay.
So take that.
6'1", 200. He's the number. The composite has him as the number 7 receiver.
Okay.
In his class.
Solomon Wiggins.
Close.
Wait, is it not?
Holman
Wiggins.
Solomon Washington.
So low.
I was trying to find our high school baseball class.
Mm-hmm.
Saw just a crazy throwback name. Eldridge Armstrong.
Yeah. Because, we were looking at the 2024 team, and Eldridge popped up, and I laughed because I was thinking about it. Because did he pitch in the Paul Skeens year? Or the Paul Skeens game? I remember being at the LSU game. No, that was just Stanley Tucker.
I knew that's what you were thinking, but I wasn't going to say it because that's crazy to say.
No,
That's crazy to say.
Hold on. Games that... I'm going to prove myself. Does it say which games he pitched in? Nope. Oh, here we go. All right, never mind. Whoops.
I'm just going through our entire baseball class now. Oh, this kid's from Anderson.
I want to say my brothers played him.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's hope he don't get drafted. He is a 10 rated. Perfect game. Shortstop.
I'll have to ask them again. What's his name?
Connor Como.
Okay.
Como.
I'll have to ask them if they played. If they played him.
Yeah. After the draft, we can really look into that because we'll have no other sports to talk about.
Yeah, I know that is going to be something interesting. We're gonna have to get in our bag.
Yeah.
For that dead period, because
we got it.
There's just going to be MLB.
Yay! Oh, Brady Montgomery.
Oh, have we not talked about any of that?
Shout out Beaumont.
Shout out
Beaumont. If y'all didn't see, he was called up last week in the morning. Made his debut that same night. Got his first RBI single earlier in the game. And then the game went to extras. He hit a walk-off home run in the 10th inning.
Yes, he did.
in his MLB debut.
Yes, he did.
Congrats, Beaumont. You deserve every good thing.
Congratulations, Braden Montgomery. Braden, if you're listening to this, please sign my home run ball
Yeah.
that I got in the Auburn game while coming out of the rec.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool.
He got a hit last night against the Dodgers.
What is he batting right now?
He's batting .263 with 1 homer, 4 RBIs, and an .826 OPS. It's good OPS.
Pretty good. That's pretty solid. How many games played?
5.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Almost a ribby a game. It's great.
Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. The White Sox are fun.
The White Sox are very fun.
Might have to.
If you're looking for a team to commit to. Oh wait, you have the Mariners, kind of. I forgot.
I have the Mariners.
My bad.
I couldn't commit to any other team. Sorry.
The White Sox would be a good one to commit to. They're fun.
I'll get a Beaumont jersey though.
I am getting a Beaumont.
I will get a straight up
but
not a DH gate,
I might go DH
an actual jersey.
But DH Gate hasn't. They're not up with it yet after 5 games.
Come on, man.
I know.
Well, we have a lot of Taiwanese listeners, so
yeah,
I'm sure they'll get on it here soon.
The only one on DH Gate you can buy for Beaumont, they still have him listed as number 92, and I don't want him as number 92. I want him as number 24.
Yeah, 24 is a good number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, congratulations, Braden Montgomery. White Sox. If you're a fan, get your stock now because it's going up.
They're fun.
Movie review. Backrooms.
Yeah, Backrooms.
Let me think of how to say this. So the set, so cool. I would rewatch the movie. I was thinking of this today. I think I would rewatch the movie because the sets were so cool. The music was good. The music went along great with the story and everything like that. The acting, honestly, was really good. Both the lead actors did a great job. I think the movie is great for what it is and everything. And even the story, I mean, it kind of has some thought behind it. It is one of those movies, though, we were joking about it. It's just kind of one of those movies that it's like, you don't really know what happened. Like, you're kind of just like, that was one of the movies of all time. And I think it just like doesn't emotionally connect with you. It's just kind of like, what was that? And that is kind of, I think that's just kind of the nature of what the movie was. And I think that was just how it was going to be, because the movies that kind of stick with you often kind of hit an emotional nerve or kind of relate to you in some way. And maybe this one could have tried to strike a different chord or find a way to do that in a specific way. But it is, yeah, I mean, it was kind of like, what is going on sometimes. And I think that was kind of the purpose, because it's kind of about memory. And yeah, it's got some layers to it. But I thought it was definitely worth watching. If you're considering going to see it, I would say you'll be entertained. You'll be on the edge of your seat. You may come away from the movie and be like, okay, it's the only time I'll ever watch it, but you'll definitely be entertained. I don't think you'll come away from it being like, I wish that I wouldn't have spent 2 hours watching this. I gave it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. I felt like that was accurate. 3 stars is like, I just enjoyed it. It's just like a fun, there's no thought behind it, but it's just like I enjoyed it. Anything below that, it starts where it's like, I didn't like that at all. 3.5 is like, I enjoyed it, and there would be a part of me that would want to go and see it again. If you get more than 3.5 stars, that's where it's getting into like, yeah, I really, really liked it. And I have a lot to say on it. But yeah, solid movie. Would recommend.
Not going to see it. Don't want to.
I don't know. I think you need to see it.
No.
I think it relates a lot to you.
Shut up, bro.
Oh, well, that's all I've got on the docket for today. Got anything else?
Man.
Let me think. Let me think if there's anything. We've been getting some subscribers on the YouTube.
Really?
And, it's probably all bots, but...
We'll take them.
We'll take them. Up the count. Make us look cool. Trying to think. I think that's all I got.
There we go.
Okay. Well, we will. Well, I guess one more thing. I realized, so it's June now. We started doing this in August.
Okay.
I think it was August. Was it August? Oh, it was late August. So I was about to say, it'd be kind of crazy that we're coming up on a year. June, July, August. Yeah. So still got 3 months. But
we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Crazy.
Somehow, some way. But anyway, thank you for listening or watching. We will see you guys next week. And we care about you guys so much. All right, peace.